This week we're going to talk more about fun than work. I mean, after all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Of course, this will have some work applications since part of selling real estate is selling the area. Hi, I'm David Bennett.
And I'm Debbie Bennett, and this is your weekly update for March 23rd, 2012.
Hang on to your hats, guys, because this week's a bit different than other weeks. Now, I'm sure some of you actually have a life outside of work, and maybe even want to have a little fun on the weekends. Well, let me tell you about something that's been called both the best kept secret of Fort Worth and also a Fort Worth tradition. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you went to a rock concert at a grocery store? Hey, for us it was just last weekend. But I'm not talking just any old grocery store. I'm talking the Central Market in Fort Worth at Hewlin and I-30. I think a lot of you are going to be really surprised at what goes on down there. I think you're working too hard, and I think you need a relaxing evening at one of those neat little street-side cafes like you see in Europe. Just imagine yourself sitting there underneath the stars, fine foods, good friends, a bottle of wine, beer, soda, glass of tea, whatever. Some music playing quietly in the background. But let's do it Texas style. Let's change that quiet music for a band, up the noise level a little bit, and you've got the Fort Worth Central Market on a spring and summer evening. From time change to time change, that's March to November, they have full-fledged 3-hour concerts outside on the patio on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights from 6 to 9.
Man, this is like one big family reunion at the Central Market! Thanks for being here!
Now that's fun! Just watching these clips put a smile on my face and makes me anxious for Friday. What you think about that guy playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow on a guitar? Now that's cool. Now as you can see, none of these guys are what you might really call amateurs. Some have even toured some of the biggest names in the business. I like it that many of the groups who play it do it just for their love of music, and it shows. Now, what do you guys think about Central Market? This is Cole, my oldest grandson.
I think it's fun. I love the music, and if you have some kids that you might bring along and they're not big into music, there's a playground out back that they can go back and play on.
How about you, Peyton? This is the younger grandson.
I'm exactly like him. I'm not big on their music, but they have a playground and I play on that, and then I love it too.
And he thinks a lot of pretty girls there too. So now this is free, and all they ask that you buy your food and drink from Central Market and tell your friends about it, of course, which is what I'm doing. So if one weekend you think you want to join us, give us a call. We'll save you a seat or save you a table. One thing's for sure, you need to be here early. Fans play from 6 to 9, but if you're not here about 5, there's normally not any seats left, unless you know someone. So let me give you a tour and show you what's in store for you and how things work. Now here's the separate entrance to the cafe and patio area. It's at the west end of the building near the tall stone wall. And as you can see, it's got a pretty large patio area. You'll want to arrive early so you'll have time to browse all the food options. They have a food truck out on the patio serving multiple kinds of burgers, but for me, the real attraction is inside. As you enter, you'll pass by the scheduling boards that give you the music schedule as well as cooking classes and anything else special going on in the store. They have a nice inside sitting area as well, which makes this a good place to meet customers during the week. Please be considerate and leave the close-in parking places for the people buying groceries. Now here you can see the microwave and drink section. They have microwaves there in case you're buying some cold foods. They normally have 3 different teas and some non-standard soft drink choices. Here are a couple examples of the chef cases just inside the back door and show you why the microwaves can come in handy. They've got a very large salad bar. There's a nice soup bar over there. And they've also got a good pizza and sandwich bar. They've also got a down-home cooking bar. No, that's not what they call it, but that's what I call it. I mean, where else can you get braised collard greens, sweet potatoes, and barbecue? They've got a very large beer and wine section. Now, I don't drink wine, but I'm told it's a good section. What I like about it is the beer sections, you can buy singles. You don't have to buy a 6-pack. That'll let you try some of those strange things like the chocolate raspberry beer. Be sure to save room for dessert, my favorite meal of the day. Now here's the lighter section. They have some very different and scrumptious muffins. My 2 favorites are ginger pear and strawberry goat cheese. You can also get individual slices of cakes, puddings, tarts, cookies, and other goodies. Lots of birthday parties are held out on the patio. You can get your cakes decorated while you wait. And then there's the gelato. It's usually made with fresh fruit from the produce section. Actually, they have one of the best produce sections around. It's a rare night we don't go home with a few bags of groceries. Now, why did I tell you guys about Central Market? I don't own any stock in the company, although maybe I should. Well, the main reasons that we love it, and I thought some of you guys might love it as well. You need a good, cheap getaway every so often to recharge your batteries. Plus, you need to know about places like this to be able to tell your customers. This is the reason people buy in one part of town versus another. It's the sizzle, not the steak. Now, if you notice on those videos, there were people dancing. This is a good place to get you exercise, too. Now, on the webpage, I give you the latest interpretation of the new FHA guidelines as given to us by numerous secondary market sources. I can pretty well guarantee there'll be some minor changes to this, but it's pretty close to what we're going to have to live with. So until next time, remember,